Hello YouTube! Last Wednesday I got a message on Twitter from Universal Orlando. The message said that I had won tickets to the social media meetup for Harry Potter. Crazy, right? I don't win anything, so I just went, what? The ticket came with a guest, so I quickly figured out someone who could go at last minute, which happened to be my cousin Brandy, this would be like her late birthday present from me. On Friday, we woke up about 5 in the morning and I felt basically like I was dead inside until I realized what I was doing that day. We got on the road about 6 a.m. and then arrived at Universal at 9 o'clock. Check-in time ended at 9:30, so I basically rushed there. Universal gave us these really cool passes and a cute little button, along with a schedule of events and a map. Although I am a preferred pass holder, I didn't need the map since I go to Universal like all the time. They also gave us a ticket, which I also didn't need. They gave us free parking beforehand as well, and I also didn't need that. Perks of being a preferred pass holder. Once we got into the park, we decided to just explore. Brandy hasn't been to Diagon Alley or Universal at all, so I had to be a tour guide. Around lunchtime, we decided to walk into Ollivander's, and if you don't know, Ollivander's takes a group of people and bring them into a back room where you see Ollivander's shop and stuff. They take one person out of the crowd and they make them find their wand. And ever since the park opened, the first one, Hogsmeade, I've always wanted to go and be picked for Ollivander, but this time I got picked. According to the crowd's laughter that I heard from behind, I was actually quite funny, which was really awesome. I love making people laugh. That's not mine! I didn't get any pictures or videos of this, unfortunately, which is fine with me, because I'll definitely remember it. Although I was picked for a wand, I did already have one, so I didn't buy the one that was chosen for me. We explored Diagon Alley a little bit more. There's a whole bunch of things that I love in Diagon Alley, mostly the Weasley shop sign. It's so cool. I love the entrance to Diagon Alley where you can hear the brick wall. Just the London area. I love how they have the night bus. You can take pictures with the Shrunk Head. I love how they have Grimrold Police. It is so cool and it's so immersive and it's just like the best. I did have my hopes set really high for Diagon Alley after Hogsmeade kind of just let me down, to be honest. I love Hogsmeade, but when I was thinking about it and when they were building it, I had my brain set on just a whole bunch of things that they just didn't do. We decided to explore the expo part. I didn't know if they had that last year or not, but if they did, I didn't get to go to that part last year. At the expo, they have the Mina Lima store catalog. So they had a lot of awesome things that I just sadly wasn't rich enough to pay for. They had the Marauders map, the Diagon Alley map, the acceptance letter to Hogwarts, the Daily Prophet, just some really awesome things that I wish I had the money for, but I don't. They had a Muggle wall where you signed it and said what you love about Harry Potter and how Harry Potter has changed your life, which I signed. They also had these really cool Sorcerer's Stone posters. They're huge. I have to find somewhere to hang that. They had house ties, and since I'm a Hufflepuff, I got the Hufflepuff one. Along with that, they had really cool 3D-ish bookmarks with these cool sticker things and golden snitch temporary tattoos. There was a whole bowl full of these, so I just kind of grabbed them. There are a couple other cool things where you could take a picture fighting a Dementor, riding a hippogriff, standing in front of Hogwarts School. They had so many cool things. Here are the pictures. They also had the sorting hat, which I didn't get to do, even though I already know I'd be in Hufflepuff, which was really cool. They had, on the second day, Michael Gambit, aka Dumbledore himself, sorting people into houses. I hope they have one of these next year because I totally want to go to it. Media check-in was at 5 o'clock, so we went there while we were waiting for the park to close, which was 6 o'clock. We had everybody all checked in, everybody was all ready to go. We were walking over to Diagon Alley. While we were walking over to Diagon Alley, there was just a whole bunch of people telling people to leave the park and blah blah blah. And as we entered Diagon Alley, I just seen a whole bunch of people, a bunch of employees, all just telling people, get your last pictures, you need to leave, you need to leave. If you don't have a white lanyard, you need to leave. And I was just sitting here like, yeah, I'm cool. As we waited for the people to clear out, we had a conversation about the spells, the interactive areas of the park, and then it was time for the group picture in front of the dragon. We all got into this big group. I was standing next to Brandy and apparently the YouTuber Tim Tracker, which was really cool. As they were taking the pictures, you get the dragon behind you breathing fire, which was really scary, even though you know the fire's not gonna hit you. It's just something about that heat hitting your back, which kind of freaks me out. As we were waiting for the dragon to breathe fire again, the craziest thing happened. Yeah, that's right. Aviana Lynch, James Phelps, and Oliver Phelps, aka Fred, George, and Luna Lovegood, all walked out and surprised us. The Tim Tracker got some pretty awesome shots of this. It was so cool, so cool. I got a picture with James. I got a couple of pictures with James. Me and Brandy both got pictures with James. And he was super nice, and I got to hug him. And Aviana was so cute. I tapped her on the shoulder and asked her for a picture, and she was like, sure. And I was just like, what? Oh my god. I got a picture with Oliver, but I didn't get to talk to him that much. After they left, we went into the Greek Knots ride and met our director, Alan Gilmore. He was standing directly in front of me, and everybody around me was asking questions. And I didn't ask any questions because I was too starstruck to say anything or even form a sentence. After that, we talked to Mina Lima. I wanted to ask them a question, but I still couldn't form a sentence. I'm glad I got to see them and meet them. After we rode the ride, we got off and we got free butterbeer. You had a choice between frozen, cold, or hot. I got to try hot from this girl's sister that we met. Her name was Nicole. I didn't really like it that much. I stuck to my cold butterbeer. We talked and we stayed there for a while, took a couple more group pictures, which I don't have because Universal has them. But it was the coolest. It was the coolest day. And thank you so much, Universal. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Bye. So our excellent finders.